Bonjour, salut, hello year 11. This is the first one of your two guided listenings to help you prepare for the first mini mock that we're doing on theme 3. We've done this kind of thing before, so you should be fairly used to what you have to do. You need the sheet in front of you. If you've not got the sheet, if you've lost it for any reason, you can write on paper. The sheet is on Insight, so if you can print that off, you can do that as well. We want to make a start. It's going to be me talking, so you'll have to put up with my voice for 2 videos, not just one. But hopefully this is a really powerful way of helping you revise and practice for that the listening mock. So first section, you're going to need to pause and rewind this 4 times to do each step. So I'm going to say through the words for step 1. You need to do whatever it's suggesting that you do. Pause it, rewind it, and do step 2. The instructions are there. The instructions are on the sheet, so it's fairly self-explanatory. Okay, here we go. Bruit, noise. En retard, late. La mer, the sea. Les cours, lessons. Devoir, homework. Plus courte, shorter. Mon rêve, my dream. Bon rapport, good relationships. La salle de classe, classroom. Toute seule, alone. Apprendre, to learn. Il faut être, you must be, or it is necessary to be. Froid, cold. Voir, to see. Devenir, to become. Les employés, employees or staff. Bonne note, good marks or good results. À l'heure, on time. Ne sont pas, are not or aren't. La campagne, the countryside. Okay, so pause, rewind, do step 2, do the same thing, do step 3, step 4, and then once they're done, you can move on to the next section. So step 5, same thing, same words, different order this time, and what I would like you to do is write the English in the correct sequence that I say them in. I'm very welcome for you to pause between each one, but please don't rewind and listen to it again. Listen to a couple, pause it, but continue on, and then if you get to the end and you want to go back, that's fine, but please don't rewind back until you get to the end of the full section. Okay, here we go. So you're writing the English, but I'm only going to say the French. Devenir. Oh God, that was bad. Plus courte. La salle de classe. Devoir. La campagne. Toute seule. Froid. Bruit. Les cours. À l'heure. En retard. Ne sont pas. Mon rêve. Voir. La mer. Bonne note. Les employés. Bon rapport. Il faut être. Apprendre. Okay, wonderful. So you should have written English. At this point now, if you want to rewind and listen again, that's absolutely fine. Okay? And if you want to at this stage, you can use this however you like, really. If you're happy and you've got them and you think, yeah, I'm done, you could do it again. You could have another go. You could do it in different colour. You could look and think, well, actually, you know what, I didn't have a clue about number 9, so I'm going to really focus in on number 9. So make a decision at this point how much or how little you need to do for each one. Okay? So step 6 is a little bit tricky. Now, you won't have to do this in the exam, as you know, but this is actually a really powerful step in you really understanding the word's meaning, and particularly the sound and the link between the sound and the way that a word's spelled. As we know in French, the spelling of the word doesn't always look immediately like it should sound. It's very, very difficult. So we do all that stuff with the phonics from year 7 of the oo and the e and all of that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to say the French. You need to write the French, please. Okay, so have a go, try your best. It's not a spelling test. This is about you listening to the word and think, right, yeah, do you know what? I know what that word looks like when it's written down. I'm going to have a go and spell it out. And that's, as I say, it's a really powerful thing of it getting into your long-term memory. Okay, so here we go. I'll say each one a couple of times. Froid, froid. Number 2, la campagne, la campagne. Number 3, à l'heure, à l'heure. Number 4, ne sont pas, ne sont pas. Number 5, la salle de classe, la salle de classe. Number 6, bruit, bruit. Number 7, mon rêve, mon rêve. Number 8, les cours, les cours. Number 9, la mer, la mer. Number 10, bonne note, bonne note. Number 11, toute seule, toute seule. Number 12, les employés, les employés. Number 13, apprendre, apprendre. 14, devenir, devenir. 15, bon rapport, bon rapport. 16, il faut être, il faut être. 17, voir, voir. 18, en retard, en retard. 19, devoir, devoir. And then the last one, number 20, plus courte, plus courte. So I'm actually happy, I should have said this at the beginning, I'm happy for that one if you want to pause between each one. So if you want to rewind back, you can listen to the first one, pause it, and listen to it a couple of times. I'm happy if you want to do that at this stage. Okay, but really well done. So last job, this is just a very quick one, and this is about now, what we've done up to this point is just listen to the words in isolation as individual words and individual words and phrases. The real hard thing comes when you hear them all in one go. So this is trying to build up to doing that a little bit more. All I'm going to do is I'm going to read the words out in a particular order. Okay, so I'm not going to overdo it. But I'm going to read them quite fast. Okay, so what I want you to do is really just number the words. What's really important here is that you don't pause. So please don't pause. Listen to the full thing, then pause and go back and listen again. But please don't listen to 6 of them, go, oh my god, I don't have a clue. Pause and rewind it. That's not the skill. The skill is listening to the full chunk and trying to pick out the individual words from that full chunk. So please, when you get to the end, pause, go back, but only after you've listened to that full section. Okay, so here we go. Voir, apprendre, il faut être, bon rapport, les employés, bonne note, la mer, mon rêve, ne sont pas, en retard, à l'heure, les cours, bruit, froid, toute seule, la campagne, devoir, la salle de classe, plus courte, devenir. Okay, so that was meant to sound as chaotic as it was. Now at this point, pause and rewind and listen to it again, but please don't try and stop it between each one. Okay, really well done. Video 2 is coming up. You can do them in any order. You could have done this one second, so this might be video 2. But video 2 is coming up for the second lot of vocab. But really, really good job. Excellent, parfait, merci et au revoir.